across the road. Actually walking away there. They're magnificent, aren't they?
Wow.
I'll just stop for a sec.
Beautiful, eh? Hello.
Coming back.
Yeah. What is he thinking? Wow. He's going fast.
Picking up with us. You want to play a game, buddy? I guess so. That was actually funny, eh? That run for the emu.
Emu. Yeah. He was running with us.
Yeah. We just left Major Mitchell, and there was an emu on the road there, and so we slowed down obviously, and it went to the site about 100 meters. So we thought, oh, that's a nice opportunity to film and everything. Yeah. And then by the time we've done with that, we thought we'd take off, and it started running with us. So it looked like we wanted to race. So it was actually fast, like about 60 k's an hour. Eh? We haven't got it all on film because we stopped filming for some reason because we were just flabbergasted. But yeah, the bit that's on it was fun. Yeah.
Just nice, yeah.
So,
what else?
What else? Yeah, that was 4 months ago already.
4 months ago. Oh my
holy
goodness.
moly!
Yeah,
so,
we did a half of a lap.
Yeah. And that. Well, the first 2 months we did half a lap, and the last 2 months we've been hovering in Queensland. But yeah, we went from Major Mitchell
to Emerald. From Emerald to
Longreach, and then down to Birdsville. Yeah. And then we thought we'd go into the Birdsville track, but we decided for the dogs not to because it was. It's a bit harsh on them, and with all the dust
trailer
and the trail.
We
had that with the Morgan Mail run.
Yeah.
So we thought, no, we go up to Mount Isa, and then resupply there.
Yep.
And from there we went
to Northern Territory to
Tennant Creek. That was a long haul.
Yeah.
A couple of nights.
Yeah.
We
have to fill out the form too over there.
Yeah, we had to fill out the form. We had some mobile coverage near the big tower for some weird reason because it said there was no coverage there.
But we had some.
Maybe the tower picked it up because we were so close to it. And
because that tower,
the tower is not used anymore. But yeah, we would fill out all the stuff. Went to Northern Territory, Tennant Creek.
Down to Alice
Springs.
Did some stuff there.
To the oil change there on the car, and some other smaller things. Replace the phone. One of our mobiles gave up. So
shit happens.
That's another reason why we have less footage. And what else? We've had some really nice stays there.
Absolutely. Yeah, a couple of beautiful spots beside
and then
the highway.
Down to Whyalla. Well, the plan was to beat the COVID and stay in South Australia, but by that time it's really
so
cold and wet already. And
rain.
In a rooftop tent, rain. It was just a no-go. If you have a van or a caravan with high walls, or even a pop top, and you have a diesel heater, it's good.
It's alright,
but the way we are camping,
not
pre-camping, it's not.
No, not fun.
From there we went back into New South Wales. A couple of adventures there, and then the Delta variant started to kick in Australia. So, we had to go. We fled northwards for the warmth, and into New South Wales, of course. But then we had to go even further to Queensland because
it's bloody cold over there.
Even New South Wales is bloody cold, and we weren't even in the dividing range, 1,000 meters up, and it was inland. It can get pretty cold. We noticed. Even in the desert. So from there we decided just to before the full lockdown in New South Wales. A week before that, we filled out the form, so we're gonna, you know, if we want to stay free camping, we have to go into Queensland, for the biggest chance to not to go into lockdown.
And also for the vaccination, because we couldn't get it done in
we
New
couldn't
South
get it.
Wales.
Like we're from New South Wales originally, and we couldn't get it done in New South Wales. I could book and you couldn't. Then you could book and I couldn't. And then at the end, I got a email from the Queensland government that I had to go. Could go to Rockhampton and rock up there and get vaccinated. So we stayed around Rockhampton for about 3 to 4 weeks to get both our Pfizer shots, and from there on we've been hovering just to wait for New South Wales to open up. New South Wales is on 70% vaccination rate now. We're talking October 2021. They say by the 1st of December New South Wales is going to fully open up, and 18 and 24 of October I think they start phasing in if they reach 70% double vaccination rate, and then up to 80, all the sort of liberties will come back and we can free camp again in New South Wales as well. So but from there on we probably go back to South Australia, hopefully through Victoria if that opens up. We're probably going to register a vehicle in Victoria at a friend's place, so we have some chores to do there, and also full service on the car at that stage.
We need to do that too.
So what do we do? Learn the last 2 months being in Queensland is to stay within budget.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have to. We stay in budget. We stay in places now 5 to 7 days. And just because the fuel price doubled, and because we did half the lap, we used our money on fuel mainly to indulge a bit, but now we really have to go back onto budget, and we gave up earning any petrol money with with YouTube. So we just make videos for people at home, family, friends in Australia and also here in Holland. So that's why we decided to make this one. So basically the format's compiled into 1 or 2 episodes, and then probably 2 to 4 week episodes from there. So that's basically it. That's the status of the channel. So hopefully you'll enjoy this the footage we made. We didn't shoot a lot because Phil mentioned the phone crashed, and we're a bit
find our rhythm, the balance
find our
between
rhythm.
because we are full time, so
So anyway, you can't film when you stay a week. You only make a bit of footage for the last 2 months.
Some spots are beautiful, some spots are horrible.
That's life.
That's life.
As a grey nomad, overlanding. So anyway,
but we love our life.
Yeah, we love our life. We're not complaining.
No.
But we have to stay within budget. Anyways, hope you enjoy this video coming up, and well, see you at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you next time.
Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
So let me show you the route of the lap on this old free map. So this is the map of Australia, and we basically started off at our camp at Mitchell, Major Mitchell Campground, and we took this route up north towards the Dawson Highway, where we had our first camp. The stairs cut out for mining at this historical site. You can see the hand tools being used everywhere on the walls and the floor. And it's an actual historical site where you can camp. There's a barbecue there. It's camping allowed by the looks of it. So we park there and we'll stay here for the night. It's a bit of road noise, but yeah, we'll take that for granted because there's not much else here, this part of Queensland. From here we drove to Emerald, and then in a couple of days with an overnight stay through Dingo and up to the Mackenzie River. Good morning. Today is Saturday the 15th of May. We're on the side of the highway. The highway from Dingo in Outback Queensland. Monica's feet are sticking out of the tent there. She's just doing all the sleeping bag and stuff in the bag so we can set off. Yeah, the problem is this river. In Queensland, the problem is that most of the spots that you can find free are next to a road. Everything is fenced off here. Look, it's beautiful landscape, but it's all land privately owned. And it's just nothing, just road and fenced land. So you got the feeling you're driving on the road to Berlin, West Berlin, through East Germany. It's just fenced, no stopping. We found some beautiful spots and we're good at it by now, but it's far in between. There's miles and miles and miles of road and private property that you can't do nothing with, like no adventure. So we made a decision to turn west from here and then go down south, back to South Australia, the north of South Australia, because that was a lot more friendly for adventures.
Hello, spider. You know I don't like you, so can we make a deal? You stay there on that side, then I stay on this side, and nothing happened.
We left the Mackenzie River and head west, and we stayed at Lilyvale. The entry from the old mining road to the area of the former town of Lilyvale. Cemetery, before it got washed away, the plaque there, all the names on it. It's not a bad spot. Quite a flat area where the town of Lilyvale used to be from 1860 to 1890, with the barbecue area there in the middle. We're near the old water mill in the distance there. We set up camp. It's bone dry here, so if you're ever here, it's the middle of mining country. There's mines on all sides, so your starry night will be disrupted by noise and light pollution, but it's not too bad. And of course there's the history of this little town that existed for 30 years. The last tombstone remaining of the cemetery of David Petrie died at the age of 67 in 1876. We set up camp near the old water mill because there was shade for the dogs there. And this is the entry path to the lookout of the water hole. The wood is rotting at certain places, so it's been neglected a bit. Oh yeah, this is the water hole. There are depth indicators up to 7 meters from the water hole. Past the car level. That must have been when the cemetery was washed away. Shaking the potatoes.
Yep. So they are tastier.
Another cold night here at Lilyvale. We're still the only ones here. It's 7:30 a.m. at the moment, and yeah, I don't know why it's so quiet. It just what could be that there's mines on 3 sides, of course. Makes sense, but it's not too bad. It's you know, if you're the only one here, it's that's a bonus, of course, because no, oh, we don't mind a couple of rigs, but you know, you don't want overcrowded areas. But yeah, maybe it's the story about this water hole. In the days that Lilyvale existed, from 1860 to 1890, there was this Johnny, they call him the Chinaman. I guess he was from Asian descent, that I couldn't pronounce his surname. Johnny, that daily went to this water hole to fill up his holders, I don't know what he had, buckets or. Anyways, one day he came here. He missed the stump that he parked his rig on to carry all the water, and he went in with his horse and his basically everything, and he was never seen again. So the story goes that there's a ghost floating around here. I'd like to meet him. I haven't seen him yet, so maybe that scares people off. We're probably too stubborn Dutchies to you know, get scared of that. Oh, then again, we're used to water holes and living 10 meters below sea level in Holland. I grew up there, born here, grew up there. You know, sometimes bodies 100 years old come out of the swamp still intact there. So yeah, but anyway, if that scares off people, you got the place for yourself. But yeah, we stay another day. There's still, I said, nobody here, but then it's time to move on. We're running out of fresh water. We can make water here from the hole, although I don't want to disappear in it. But yeah, we could make some, but all the other supplies are down as well. Even the dog food is getting low. So we'll set off tomorrow. Okay, I'm going back to my coffee because I think the kettle is boiling. Bloody. Just babbling along, forgetting that there's water boiling. Yeah, let's get back to the water. It's probably going out of the kettle by now. Oh, yeah, boiling. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna make nice coffee and I'm gonna have brekkie. Rightio. When the guy's desperately getting the eagle with a lens. We thought about a long range tank, but yeah, with 2 people, 80 litres of water and all the gear and the trailer pushing down on the tow bar with approximately 10% of the weight of the trailer, we just couldn't afford the payload that a long range tank would take. It is very convenient and this is a pain, but now it's sitting on the trailer and we won't go over the maximum payload with our car. Please stay tuned for our next episode of the last 4 months on the road.